It is that time to let it rip on Fox 29 Weekend. This is when we take three big stories, we share your reactions, and our guest has 30 seconds to let it rip. Solomon Jones, morning host at 900 AM WURD, joins us on Skype. Let's get right to it, Solomon. One of the biggest stories across the country. Thousands of protesters crowded streets after a grand jury cleared a police officer in the chokehold death of an unarmed man. Police attempted to arrest 43-year-old Eric Garner back in July for selling cigarettes. The incident was all caught on cell phone video. When the officer put Garner in a chokehold, Garner could be heard on that video several times saying, "I can't breathe." The medical examiner ruled his death a homicide, saying that chokehold killed him. People have mixed emotions on social media sites. Sayreville Truth tweets, "Why is it that people can put their hands up while protesting, but not when a police officer tells them to do so?" And Sarah writes, "Every time I think about the Eric Garner case, I start crying." Solomon, let it rip.
You know, the Eric Garner case is a terrible case. It's a case in which a police officer who had already had the city sued twice based on his behavior toward African-American men was put back out on the street. And I don't care what Eric Garner did. I don't care that he had been arrested before for selling loose cigarettes. I don't care that they stopped him for selling loose cigarettes. The fact of the matter is that selling loose cigarettes, the last time I checked in America, does not carry the death penalty. And he got the death penalty right there on the streets. And so to protest, they should continue to protest until justice is done in the case of Eric Garner.
All right, from one high-profile case to another one, this one involving the grand jury verdict in the Michael Brown shooting case. Former NBA star Charles Barkley making headlines this week after a network interview when he says he agrees with the grand jury verdict in that case. But he also went on to say this about the black community, quote, "We as black people, we have a lot of crooks. We can't just wait until something like the Brown shooting happens. We have to look at ourselves in the mirror. There's a reason that they racially profile us in the way they do. Sometimes it is wrong and sometimes it is right." Again, a wide range of emotions on social media. Atman tweets, "Let me guess Charles Barkley said something incredibly stupid about how black people are to blame for their lives and their situations in the U.S. And then there's this tweet, "Charles Barkley is definitely entitled to his own opinion, and anyone shaming him for that is unjust, especially when he isn't correct." Let it rip, Solomon.
Okay, Charles Barkley, so we're going to have to revoke your black card and you're not going to be invited to the Black People Barbecue down in Boca Raton this year. You know, his comments are outrageous. At a time like this, certainly everybody's entitled to their opinion, but at a time like this, when people have lost their lives, when emotions are raw, when people are angry, when people are hurt, if you don't have anything positive to say about the black community, please keep it to yourself. We don't have any more crooks than anybody else. We don't kill each other any more than anybody else. And I'm tired of, us being blamed when we are in fact the victims in cases like these.
All right. Lastly, Solomon, we didn't think they could do it, but they did. The 76ers' first win of the season came on Wednesday. The team beat the Minnesota Timberwolves, and the win came after losing 17 games straight. People have been tweeting about the Sixers. Bana says, "Once you taste the sweet success of winning, you don't go back to losing." And Moneyman says, "You've went more tweets without an answer than the Sixers have games without a win." All right, Solomon, let it rip.
Okay, at this point, the Sixers should be paying us to attend these games. They're 1-17. They should give everybody a free hot dog, give everybody a free soda. If they're going to become a winning team, I feel like they need to get a new strategy because they still have paying customers. I understand you're tanking the season, all of those things, but you know what? We need to be proud of our team. We have a proud winning tradition, and for them to be 1-17 and telling us that we should be happy about it is outrageous. Philadelphia 76ers, wake up.
We got to get back on the bandwagon. You're right about that. Hey, Solomon, thank you so much. You can check Solomon Jones out on 900 AM WURD Monday through Friday from 7 AM until 10 AM.